And welcome everyone. Bit late, I'm sorry. Just had to talk some sense into Mighty. Because he's meh and irrelevant. Anyways, it's another tournament stream. The last one, hopefully, of the Ascent series. And really scuffed. I'm gonna show you the groups. They are super weird, especially as we have only two. So, the spread is really weird. And yeah. Before we start off with the stream though, once again I'd like to mention that R2K have made an Instagram. A link to that is in the description, and they were kind enough to shout out my stream again. So if you use Instagram and you care in any way, go check that out. They've just opened it like yesterday or 2 days ago, I think. So yeah, we have that out of the way. And let's have another look at the brackets or the leaderboard before we start off with anything, and just see what we're getting ourselves into. So we have R2K on the top here, following Legion and Soul, and closing down Endgame, Lost Control, and APA in the top 8. They are all already through to the final stage, and it's pretty much secured. So do the top ones here, even until BHBP. What is most interesting though are these two spots down here. Toxic and ASP are the most important, as top 16 advances, and those two slots here, 16 and 15, are forward for quite a bit, as we can see 7.3, 6.8, and if we go down here, also 6.8 nearly. There's a couple points difference. And we have Iron Blood and even Phoenix, who could, if they have another great result, jump in. Now ASP has a good group. Toxic not so much, so we might see ASP overtaking Toxic and then another team jumping over. So if Toxic is not good enough in shape today, they will drop out of top 16. And I guess we could find that out right now. Let's go into group 1 and zoom back in and have a look. Anaheim here, who is currently attending 17th place, playing against APA, are going to be very tough to beat. So if they can't beat their first opponent, they're in a huge load of trouble, because ASP is in the same group and in the same stage, right? So even if they lose here and Anaheim loses, ASP is going to stay in front of them. So yikes. We also have Iron Blood here, who also wants to jump in. Endgame up here. With TH1Q, who already are secure in the top 16, I'm pretty sure at least. And with US here, Soul's down here, and here's Phoenix. Also a team that wants to jump in to the top 16. And if we check Group 1, as you can see, we only have 2 groups today, because we have like 46 teams or something. We have Legion, BHPP, who are in top 16. We have Troll Team, who are pretty much secured now. We have Veil here as well. We have R2K's first team, which we're going to be following again, I believe. I'm not too sure. I just know I'm following R2K. I actually didn't get told which team I'm following. With Souls here, LM here. He is Toxic, and yeah, they could get screwed here. Hard time. Lost Control here, already through. And R2K second team down here. So bit of a yikes, I'd say, in these groups. With some teams not participating, some are, some don't care because they're through. Understandable, at least they don't not show up, at least, right? And yeah. Right, let me just check something on Discord. Mm. What the hell? Anyway, as we are not starting yet, I'm gonna be grinding again. Yes, we're doing this again. Grinding, the most favorite part of this entire game. Not. I think I have some boosters. I'm just gonna do my ×2s first, and then we're gonna follow up on the rest. But yeah, not very enjoyable. So, hey to everyone in chat. Hope you're gonna be enjoying the stream. I don't know, Dark, they made it so and they shouted me out, so I just gave that back, you know? Just being nice. Right. Yoinked off nearly all of his hit points. Right, we unspotted. Ow, I just took that blind shot. Are you doing that again? Oh yeah. Give me all that juicy spotting. Ow, spotted. Yikes. $2.2k assist. I take that one. For a couple of hit points, sure. That wasn't worth it. Absolutely not. Yoink. Yeah, Waffle, give me that assist. Why am I not getting assistance for you? Why are Yuki? Come on, shoot him. There we go. Oh, okay. No! Your reload is quicker. You have 9 seconds. Sheet the bed. Oh, okay. I hate this thing. Ah! Alright. I got good assist. And good experience for it, so I take. Hmm. Alright. Alright, let's do our ×2. Nice gold, thank you very much. I got it all myself. What are you talking about, Righty? I do say hi to people. I just don't see it all the time because I'm actually reading my stream chat. Not like others. Why would you call yourself the Grinch? In a video game. Cool shot. Really now? I'm not in the true friend. Hey there, Fujit. I'm pretty sure you don't have 700 friends. Do you know them personally? Have you talked to them individually? Have you even seen them perhaps? What's the answer? Probably no. So are they your friends? Not all too sure. If I were to have to put a guess. Oh yeah, boy. Also hey to everyone else in the chat, other than Mighty. He's being rude tonight, so he doesn't get a greeting. Oh, that one went too high. Okay, I thought he's asleep already. Just holding here until I'm pretty much unspotted. Alright, he just took from the Yag. Pretty nice. Fujit is broke. You're not broke until you're like me. Like, I have legit no money. Zero. I'm not zero, I have 23 cents actually. But that's all I have. Every last bit of money I had went into the computer. Ah, come on, gun. Really now? Oh, I hate this gun. Alright, also one thing I've also said in the Discord server, if you send me a replay now, please add the duration. Cause I don't want to miss a replay, a stream, a game again, cause this replay was too long. I really hate the Conway gun sometimes. Hey, Mr. Big, how you doing? Hey there, Duka. Also for those boys who like it, I got tea prepared. Yes, I got more tea. I feel like playing this aggressively because they only have a batch. Shut up, Kana. You don't count. But thanks for building that PC list together. That's him, by the way, who did it. That's why I forgive him for his crimes. There. There we go. Come on, Snickers. Get him. Ah, these stupid bushes. Ah, there we go. Aha, a pen. I know this is not a tank to camp with, but let's just do it for now. Because they're all on. Really, now you peep. What? Are you kidding me? Fucking hit his tracks, dude. Alright, this gun is on. Shut up, mighty. I have better stats than you. You're irrelevant. No one cares if you have 700 people in Blitz. Blitz is not a measurement. And how do you even want to know how many you have? Apart from counting them individually, which takes hours, you can't know the exact number. That was a bullshit game. The team was camping too. Boring. That was boring. Played in this mode. Because the crew sucks. Ah, yeah, it's so fun when super heavies rush you in gravity mode. Fun mode, by the way. Very fun. Boring. Who even goes city on this map? Okay. Nice H-Hero. Ah, he's camping up in that fucking corner. Like an absolute retard he is. People who do that just wanna lose, man. And piss off others. I'm gonna cap if he's the last one left, I don't care. I don't need people wasting 3 minutes of my lifetime. Ah. Okay. Okay. Well, he's all yours. Yep, I knew it. That fucking retard. I love how my team is not rushing in. Very passive. Very good choice. Look at that. Mouse in motion, force, and the 9 force and the 10 force. That's how we do. Oh look. He was able to not camp. That is such a surprise. Why did you shoot? Think the mouse is up there? I really am not sure. Now I'm scared. Yep, he went back in. Alright. Just gonna win by cap. Let's chill for a moment. You know. Enjoy the water. Ah, they got him. GG. Yeah, give me that crew experience. 70. Well, that's it for my times twos. Do another one in this one, and then we should be pretty much ready for the tournament. Great. We have the next YouTuber streaming with a wargaming employee. Wow, so original. Did I just forget to switch modes? Oh no, I did. By the way, that was not a plan to hit him. It was I just pushed myself down again thanks to the recoil. I really dislike how he's just able to peek over like that and be an absolute fucktard. Also, hey, who needs even map control, right? What is that? Oh. Did I just blast him in? Okay, no. He's not unshootable. Oh. Alright, now you die. Need max roll. Speed. Speed. No. It is not good. We need speed. No. Yeah, exactly, Salem. They really should change how the speed increases in this mode. Cause what are you gonna do if there's a 60 km/h mouse running towards you? You're not just gonna dodge that like it's nothing. Unless you're like, I don't know, a medium that has a good enough traverse. Cause you're sliding the fuck around, and remember, they can shoot you. Possibly even track you, and then, yeah, how are you gonna run away now? Think about it. This mode is the absolute garbage. Possibly even worse than realistic. Could be fun if you click in and have some people that you know in the game, but else? Meh. Not really fun to play. Oh shit. Yeah, look at that. What is that i7 gonna do? He just took 900 and did 200 himself. And that is totally legitimate. I see absolutely nothing wrong with that. Right? Bullshit, man. I'm dead. How can you only use 20%? What? I have 150 on maximum. What? By the way, the reason this is on max is I did a challenge one in a video. A challenge once in a video playing with maximum sensitivity. Hey grapes. And I forgot to change it back. And then I never changed because I got used to it. There's our Hellcat hugging pillow. I wish I had one myself, dude. Alright, I'm not gonna watch that bullshit unfold. Alright, let's have another look at the brackets and see how that developed. With some games have happened. NJ, RJ winning that one. 49 Div won that one. Kopi won that one. King. And souls, of course. Kozaki. Whole team. Hopefully they're gonna make it health avail. I'd love to see that. That team, by the way, beat R2K's second team yesterday. I still wonder how that happened. I don't know. Okay, so Toxic won. Good on them. Alright, that's basically it. There's nothing else to look at. Yay, more boosters. I really need more fucking boosters. By the way, let me just quickly brag again with the amount of Hellcat camos that I possess. Alright, that's enough. Wait, no, here, appreciate it. Appreciate all the 50 unlocked camos. Right, we should get our invites in a couple of minutes, right? Cool, yeah, it's on his way. There we go, there it is. There it is! And we get R2K's second team. Main team, not second, main. Not a fun mode. What the hell? In what way is that fun? Canyon. Ugh, that map. So we have Shadow here, who I still don't know how beat R2K's second team yesterday. Sorry, needs to tell me, but he doesn't. That bugger. You know what? R2K could just lose here, and they would still be through, of course. But that'd be boring for the stream, so let's hope they don't lose now. Oh, you're not gonna be playing that. You are not, Donnie. Someone is gonna shout at you and you're not sticking with that. I am pretty sure. Shadow, you're already finished with their lineup. Scorpion. Double 2-5 to you, nice. Oh, okay. Everyone just changes their lineup suddenly. Look, I said clicks in, not clickin'. Or whatever it was. I don't know, it's 5 minutes ago. What is that change in lineup that we see here? Jeez. What? Are you joking? Are you for real, Shadow? What? Double T49, double 2-5 to you. That's not gonna stay. What is this? What is going on in that team? Jesus Christ. I think they're making it hell for me on purpose. Alright, they went back to their original lineup. An E2, double 252, IS5, a lightweight from Hades, Actionix, and a Scorpion. And we have R2K going with a 301 ISU 5100 T32. Okay, they are going with the fake tank, Carnarvon, and the 250U. By the way, hands down, this tank is better than the premium, my opinion. Let's see what they can do. Ah, he changed it. Ah, come on, Donnie, that's not fun. Going with an 1122 now and an Action X here from Mo. That is sad. I hoped for some fun here. Seems I'm not getting that. And let's jump into the first game here of this evening, at least in terms of tournament. R2K here versus Shadow. And Mo flexing with his camera. And Zerd here, currently not in the lineup. With Garcio going for C very quickly, and Hades there is making his way towards the middle. Let's see what he can spot from here. Okay, he finds 4. But also on the side of Shadow here, some tanks spotted. A completely ignored from both teams. And Garcio there, is he able to cap C? Oh my god, he actually is. And now he needs to get the hell out of there. Even puts a shot into Rudy. And Danny here now arriving. And Shadow already bleeding hit points up top. Good focus fire here on Rudy, who's completely isolated and also admirable. Losing hit points, and R2K here now being very aggressive on C. And look at that damage here. R2K taking nearly none. Compared to Shadow here, 2 tanks pretty much out of hit points already. The first one dropping, Rudy here very low. And look at that guy, he's super aggressive. Puts a big shot into Robert as well. Rudy there picked up by Garcio. The IS5 here dropping, but so is Garcio, and look at the middle here. Mo and Spitfire still alive in their British heavy tanks here against 3, buying huge amount of time. Spitfire here now dropping, but Misha's down to a 1-shot. But Mo misses. Be able to pick up the kill. He does. Now we only have the Actionix and Hades left in his lightweight. And Hades here, he's making his way around. Wants to flank. Finds Dani here, unable to pen on the 1122 though. And the Action X here is gonna fall to Nico. Gets the shot. And Edgar here, unable to connect us first. Oh, look at that snapshot. And then Wonderkind from the back secures the kill. And wins game number 1. And GG here to R2K. Edgar here with a huge amount of damage, 3.5k. Very good fire support. Very aggressive in the ICU as well. Not playing passively at all. Hey there, noob, who is truly a noob. Danny here off fine. Wonder what happened. We have a replacement. And it is Finn here. Oh, hiccup. We have no lineup changes here from Shadow. And R2K here. Going with a 301 Black Dog double light tank. An ISU here from Edgar again. IS-3 defender double T32. And a 250. I guess sensitivity is all about how high your DPI on the mouse is. I have no clue how high mine is. But this is not that hard for me. If it's slower than that, I just really struggle. You play with I can't understand how yours can be so low. I couldn't aim like that. Alright, let's see. If Shadow here can pull up their pants to carry, or if they're gonna lose to R2K 2-0 here on Canyon. And Garcia here. Gonna be spotting that middle. Nope, he's going for A in fact, as we have a second light tank here. With Spitfire, who can do the spotting. And he does it very, very aggressively. And look at Agasio there, spotting all of those three in the middle here. And gets A. Oh, and he gets punished. Robert there in a Scorpion, really good angle. Finding Gasio. But he got spotted for it, and he's gonna get A nonetheless here. And Nico arriving in the middle. And Mo there is in a huge load of trouble. He has 3 heavy tanks in front of him, and Jesus Christ, what is that pen? Through the turret of the IS-3 defender. And R2K, you're bleeding quite a bit of hit points, but they got A. And Spitfire here is very aggressive now. As the Scorpion had to draw himself backwards. And I like lights in the heavy tank, losing some hit points. And Mo here, he has to draw back as much as he can. He's gonna put out another shot here. But might actually get taken out here by Pushek. And the Action X there helping out. Gets the kill. Mo here dropping. And Shadow in the tank lead, but they are behind in hit points. And look at Agasio here making a huge commotion against the Scorpion together with Spitfire. Picking up that tank destroyer there will be very crucial. R2K here. Showing some more presence in the middle. Drawing back Shadow quite a bit. Edgar here getting aggressive now. Trying to find another angle. The Scorpion is out, giving those lights here a realm to play with. But Hades, in his lightweight, picks up Spitfire, and even Gasio now drops as well. It's a 4-on-5 now, but the hit points are not looking good for Shadow here. R2K's focus fire not that great, but managing to outdamage Shadow here. And Wonderkind now getting picked upon by 3 tanks that he needs to push over. I like lights. Out of the game, Wonderkind gets tracked. Can he get that ease too? He does. But he will get picked up. No, Hades here bounces his shot. And he needs to pick him up with the second. Nico there still very healthy. And Edgar, he needs to move in. But this is looking very strong for R2K here. Nico coming in clutch. And it's once again just Hades in his lightweight left. And R2K takes this one home here. And Edgar shuts him down with his ISU. And R2K wins the game 2-0. GG here. Edgar once again doing huge damage numbers. Together with Nico here in his T32 playing the middle. And R2K taking a very strong victory there. Home for themselves. Going to the next round. And let's have a look at the brackets here, as they are very important to the further top 16. Endgame and T81Q here already through. US is finished. The rest of Group 1 is still playing these 3 matches here. Some of the most important currently, because there we have 16th, 17th and 18th place in the leaderboard playing to get into top 16 / holding it. Phoenix here as well, very close. Want to drop in as well. And then in Group 2, many games finished. Legion, BHPP here through already. Vale beating Troll Team. We've seen the R2K match Souls and Elm through Toxic here. Then you really need to pray for ASP not to go too much further, else they're gonna be in loads of trouble. Lost control here through already. R2K second team still playing, and a lot has happened here. And I just want to check out on Group 2. Was it? Yeah, it was. Okay. Gold team here going down 2-0, unfortunately. Those boys very good in terms of bringing top clans to struggle, but seemingly out of power today. And let's show some replays. And now, because of all the talk that people did that was unnecessary, we're gonna have to scroll down quite a bit. But before we do that, let's check some PM, because I got a couple. Let's use this one from Mr. Big. Why not? I want to see that game. Let's maybe switch to this for now. Oh no, let's just keep this, whatever. VKP here. He didn't give me a screenshot, he just said this game was very close. This is NA, by the way, for anyone who is wondering. Oh, and we have gravity mode here. Ooh. Not quite able to go up far enough. Yikes there. Also a touch player here, and this is what I meant. 50 kmh, how are you gonna avoid such a monstrosity? Driving up 60 towards you. What are you gonna do against it? Shooting it won't help you much, because they don't move all too far. Ooh, nice shot. Using his adrenaline here. Pantera's pretty much screwed. Doesn't have a lot of options. Takes the riskiest one here. Just to run. Is he? He's not gonna chase him, alright. But I6 is shootable. You ain't getting that. That I6 is flying through the picture. Ooh. Hey there, Hardus. Thanks for the great games. Didn't know you were aware of the channel. By the way, once you're here already, I saw that you beat R2K's second team yesterday. I don't want to talk down or anything or make it look like. I'm just interested. How did you beat their second team, as none of them want to give me the answer to that mystery towards me. Because I did see you winning in tiebreaker. So if you want to share that with me, that would be great. Alright, we have 2 to 4 here. Not looking all too good. He still got his tier 9s. Oh, he hit the track. And the enemies lost all of their tier 9s now. I think you need to move in. There's a heavy coming from the side. Oh, he still hit it. That Ice 6 actually shot HE there, which is interesting. Not sure as to why you would shoot HE onto a super heavy tank, but hey, why not? Hey there, Michael. CPR? What? Oh, never mind, because the gunner died, yeah. Come on, pick up that kill. Ah, he didn't roll high enough. Hey, Yaktag and I6 killed himself. Each other, sorry. So it's him against 2. And the Pantera is 4. Okay, HEM. Come on, do it. No, HEM. Come on, Mr. Big. Reverse. No, this is not good. Ah! Come on, get that I6. Yes. No. Oh, no. This is such a struggle. I can feel it. And it's touch controls, which makes it even harder to when there's like 2 close by and it just switches in green if you have auto aim on. There we go. Yeah, 6 also not very smart here. Reverse. Yes, nice. Yes, cut off the way for the yeah. There we go. And Terra is now a 1-shot. Come on, get him! No! Oh, this is such a struggle. Oh no, if he gets your side turret. Oh. What? Why did you ram? Oh! What is this replay that I am watching? Mr. Big, you need to pen your shots or shoot HE. Oh, that was good. Okay. Come on, ram him. Ram him. Use your butt. Come on, ram him. Angle. Yes. No, shoot HE. Please start shooting HE. How hard it is it to change your ammo? Or just ram him, please. Thank you. Oh, there was an immeasurable amount of pain watching this replay. Oh no, dude. But it was his birthday. GG, dude. Oh. That was painful to watch, not good. Oh no. Let me just quickly check the other groups if they've finished now. Or the other matches. API won over Anaheim. ASP won their game. Ironblood lost, so they're out of the run for top 16 here. And if ASP can win, they're gonna overtake Toxic, I believe. Ooh. And Phoenix beats Hold. Okay. Given there are some APA players in Phoenix. So Phoenix might actually overtake Toxic therefore and also drop into the top 16. Is there a delay between sound and this? Really? Or is he winning? There shouldn't be a sound delay. And we knew that. We knew that. We knew that. And alright. R2K1. Hey Robin. Alright, let's show one more replay here. We've shown this. We've shown this. We haven't shown this one. Duration 4 minutes. Thank you very much, Senko, for adding that. You helpful fox. Let's see what he can do here. Whilst we slurp a little bit on our tea. That sounded terrible. I hear there's a nice blind shot or something gonna come on. So let's see what happens. We see some boosting happening. That was a bit delayed. Could have been done earlier. Yeet. That landing. Your expertise. You messed up the rocket. Oh, he's not gonna repair that. Is smart. Shoot him. Send them to orbit. Never mind, we're already there. Look how far he's flying, dude. But so slowly as well. Oh. Fly. Oh. Hey, nice rocket. That was good. That was very smooth as well. Oh, wait. Sadly, there's an invisible wall now, so you can't enter the bunker anymore. Hey there, Vlad. Jesus, these shots on the moon, in air. I'd have missed most of them. Guess that all comes down to how much you've played the mode. GG, nice driving. GG, well played. Alright, is he gonna go for the mouse? Oh, he will. Jeez, look how red that is. If you're not using calibrated on the Sheridan. That is some yikes right there. Yoink. Not too bad of a game so far. Not wasting his repair kit as well. Very smart. And here come the hiccups. Oh no. I had a hiccup session earlier that lasted about 5 minutes. That was terrible. What's the plan here? Getting boosted? Okay. That was a max roll. Hey, Giant. Aw. What was that rocket? I know he's a good player. A really good one. I just see chat reacting to the replay. Oh god, I had you just flying off. Gonna do it. Oh, he splashed him. That's what I call a blind shot. Man, he's really not using his repair kit for it. I respect that quite a bit. Oh! Yeet! Yeah, now use it. Also, high razor. Jump like a majesty. Bam. Nice shot. And the mouse has him here, pretty sure. Yep. GG. Pretty solid game, I would say. No bad, no bad. Some good aerials. Nothing to complain about. Let me just check if any new thing is on Discord. No, there is not. Right? We should get our invite in a couple of minutes. Or a couple of seconds, in fact. When is the next game? Oh no, we got 2 minutes left. Never mind. What are we playing against? Okay, it's Vale. Ooh. Looking forward to that. I know some of the Vale players. Let's see if I can laugh at them. Would be funny. Lol. Ah, I hate it just waiting for games to start. Always so terrible. The only tea that's drinking. Lul. Lul. Hey, there we go. There we go. Ooh. Everyone was just waiting for that invite. Jeez. Alright, do I... Aww. None of the players that I know very good is in. I'm sad. Sad. Ooh. Whatever. Doesn't matter. We have Majin runes here. Interesting. With some E2s as well. Looking forward to this matchup. We see an ISU 130. That is a rare pick today. So I'm just daring someone to do something. Holding my breath or drinking, or the common methods don't really help, Michael. I don't know. Hey, Arian. Come on, get the people in. R2K, you're slow. Sorry, I'm just very impatient. Alright. We have a Veil here with nearly full premiums. Disgusting. And R2K. With not 7 players, for whatever reason, we have double E2, double 252U, Progetto, an ISU, 130 for whatever reason, and a Carnarvon here. Double T32, double Tiger, what 252U, and a 301A. There we go. Mo is in. With hopefully, okay, there we go. That's a better pick. T32. That is, yep, one of a kind. Pretty much always playing that. If you mean me, my grind is not complete. No, I still need to research 5 more tanks, which are the Hody, the Fush. I'm talking about tier 10s now. The 4005, the Vickers, though I need to buy the tier 9 first, and the Sheridan. Those are the last 5 tier 10s I need to research. Then I'm done with this account, finally, until they bring out the Carnarvon. And then it's back to grinding. I'm not looking forward to it. So R2K, you're going for more, okay, more armor. And Veil with a bit more mobility and I guess DPM in a sense. I don't know. Let's just wait and see. Now what happens here in our matchup? Veil and R2K. On Mage and Runes. With a double Shark. Progetto 252U in double pack. A 130 and a Carnarvon. Versus a 301, a 252U, double T32, and triple Tiger 2. Getting a greeting there from Veil. Greetings back to you. And let's see what happens. Hit points here are pretty similar. 500 is not a big difference. And we see Garcio here making his way forward to spot. He's gonna find Tequila. My god, that was a mouthful. Trading shots here, and there's Elysium. Oh, unmantled. And Wonderkind making his way to B. C getting kept by Tequila. And R2K sending their T32s onto A is very interesting with their Tigers here up top. Look at that aggression from R2K here. B is capped. And Stux here getting focused quite aggressively here from those Tigers. And there come the T32s. Boeing there in his ICU spotted as well, so they are able to hide from him. Stux, they're losing a lot of hit points though. Down to a one-shot already, and here comes Finn in the side. He's gonna pick up Stux here, and he's gonna lose some hit points, but it's worth the trade. But look at the hit points, they're still very similar, but R2K is picking up the kills here. Garcio is rushing Boeing in his ISU down to a one-shot. Carnarvon drops Ninja there. 3 tanks down for Veil. R2K still on 7. And this will be their game. Finn and Garcio here now dropping. But if you look, the damage has been done. Veil is split. And R2K with the better focus fire and a very strong push here. On top, through the temple. Good focus here onto Tequila. Mo. Not able to pick him up. And Finn has spin 6. On 11 hit points, that gets picked up by Wonderkind. Nico picks up Tequila and Lauro here. The last one left standing. For Veil. Is gonna drop as well. And this game will be R2K's here. A bit close in the beginning. If you look at the hit points, R2K dropping a lot. But keeping that tanks alive. Ending up with a 7-3 victory here. Over Veil. Very good damage spread apart from Gasio. For R2K here. And Veil not able to help their tanks too much that have been rushed. All three down at the bottom. And a very decisive victory here as well. Pushing in hard. Very early. And just winning that game. Was really, really well played. We don't see a lineup change here from R2K. And Veil changing up some tanks, getting rid of that ISU. As it has not worked out for them. And we might see full heavy tanks here. In fact. Going with double Carnarvon. Triple 252U. And E2 here. And Boeing not quite ready. Will get moved out for Tusken Killer. And let's see what tank he will be playing with. In a short moment, once he has readied up. Alright. Switching out the players. Boeing now back in again. Nope. Wait. Okay, Tusken Killer is once again back with a Tiger 2 here. Gonna be playing for Boeing this time. And we see full heavy tanks versus 6 heavy tanks and a light tank here. Veil. 0 points versus R2K on match point here. Best of 3 on Major rules. Let's see if Veil is able to put it to tiebreaker. Or if they will go down swinging 2-0 here. Against R2K. Who have not changed their lineup. Let's see if their plan will be different. Or if the execution will stay the same. Hit point here. Now a little bit more in favor of Veil. 700 with those full heavy tanks. And therefore no mobility to speak of. And Gasio here. Oh, nope, wrong one. Early spotting all of those heavy tanks. Putting some shots in as well. Unable to connect on Tusken Killer though. He's staying, he's greedy. Oh, and Gasio here as well. Gets punished for it. Wonderkind is in B, but look at that push from Veil. They knew it was coming. And sending their Carnarvons and Tequila and his 252U in as well. And here comes the counter push from R2K. This is the right move to do, and Stuxy is down to a one-shot. The Tiger's coming in, Nico coming in as well. Stux is already out and Wonderkind is still alive. The Carnarvons are getting focused first as they have the DPM, but now R2K here in a little bit of a crossfire with all of the tanks from Veil surrounding them. But even Zerd now coming from the back as well. And they lose him here, getting focused hard. Spitfire dropping as well. We have a 5-on-5 here. But Nico's able to pick up Elysium here before he does any more damage. Gasio there in his light tank, able to pump out some more DPM here. Hit points are in favor of Veil, but they are down the tank. And Mo here, he needs to stay alive. And Zerd, he's shielding. And he's shielding really nicely as well. Bounces the shot on Lauro though. Finn falling. And we have a 4-on-4 hit points. Very good for Veil. Zerd there bouncing again. And both Gaseo and Mo dropping here, very crucial. R2K now lacking the pen and the DPM here against those 3 heavy tanks. Tastenkiller still full HP. He's gonna go around here and he's gonna have a good time. Getting into Nico's butt here, Zerd now deciding to push in, he needs to as well. But as you can see, they do not have the hit points here to do this trade. Nico unable to pen, Zerd bounces as well, and this game did not go into R2K's favor, and Vale here very quick to shut down that push. And R2K basically trapping themselves in this one spot. Look at how many tanks have died here. We basically have every single tank rank on the screen. And Vale picks up the victor here with a very good counter push. And Tequila here doing 4,000 damage. Massive amounts in the T8 game. Very good starting focus fire from R2K, but then getting trapped, having to turn around, and being shot at from 3 angles did not go into their favor. And we will go to tiebreaker here on Dynasty's Poe. And let's see if Vale is able to keep the ball rolling, or if R2K is able to shut down their momentum and beat Vale here. See ya proudly. And R2K here. We do see a change in their lineup. Double T32. We see a Carnarvon, a 252U from Wonderkind, a Tiger 2 as well. Ice 3 Defender from Mo, an E2, and a Tiger 2. And Vale here. Changing up a bit as well, taking an E2 from Elysium here, double E2 in fact. For Shadow, 1 Carnarvon, double 252U. And Tastenkiller here, presumably. Okay, we go with double. Come on. Okay, we go with double Carnarvon from Vale. So a lot of hit points and medium solid kind of armor, and R2K here going with full armor, full heavy tanks, no lights whatsoever, no mediums as well. Let's see as we jump onto Dynasty's Pearl, the tiebreaker here of this matchup. Vale versus R2K. With a better lineup from Vale, I would say. They have some better hold down tanks, but it depends which team does have the better strategy as we jump into the last game of this matchup here. Hit points for once in favor of R2K for about 500, as we see a full-on park commitment here from Vale, and R2K is doing the same, singing all of their tanks here, and Tequila spotting most of it. Sees 3 tanks already here from R2K. Mo here going outside. 5 tanks spotted, 6 tanks spotted for R2K, and everyone has been seen from both teams here. No one is in a knowledge advantage, but look at those sharks here, very aggressive. And R2K, they need to dig out those tanks. Ninja here losing a lot of hit points crossing, and Zerd is very aggressive. He wants to get on the side of those sharks here. R2K being very aggressive, maybe a bit too much here. Zerd losing more and more hit points. And R2K, they need to push in. Elysium is out. Zerd is still barely alive here. Ninja is down to a 1-shot. Hit points are very good for R2K. Zerd here finally dropping. But Styx now the next target of choice here. Ninja already out. 2 tank gun advantage here. Nico falls as well for R2K. And we have about 1000 HP difference here. It's now all about DPM and focus fire. Mo is finally reloaded. Focusing on the Progetto here, and even Edgar turning around as well to help on his one flank here. There goes the Progetto and Tustin Killer here. Focus next. Spitfire drops on the other flank though. And this game will be R2K's very good focus fire. Very decisive push. Target priority here on the DPM tanks. And Vale not able to counter that. Look at that. Shielding here from Wonderkind. Spins it. Still able to pick up that kill. And now it's just him and Lauro left. Against 3 here, but look at that hit point disadvantage. And this will be R2K's victory. And Wonderkind there puts in a shot. And Mo here looking to pick up the victory shot. But Edgar steals it. In his E2. Winning the game. Very interesting matches here. Especially the first 2. But R2K here able to come right back. Really good damage here from Edgar. Zert not as much, but he was the bait. And the punching bag taking a huge amount of hits. 9 here. That is a lot to kill one tank. And Vale with Styx, Elysium and Ninja dropping these tanks very early. Gives R2K the victory here. And we now have at least one of our semifinals. And let's look at the brackets here, as they are very important. APA here already through. ASP and Corpi still playing. ASP needs this victory. This is very big for them. This could secure themselves the spot in the top 16. If they can win, they do not need to win against APA, but winning Corpi will be very big here. Endgame already beating TH1Q through the game here. These might also still be tie-breaking games. US here having a hard time against Phoenix. And in Group 2, we have Legion versus R2K once again. The main team here. LM beating Souls. Lost Control here, still playing R2K's second team. Let's have a look at some of the results of these matchups, if they did indeed go to tiebreaker. And endgame here, shutting down TH1Q. With a 2-0, we have, if you read this backwards, Winch, what have you done? I'm not sure. And ASP here still playing. They lost to Corpi. Oh, this might be very crucial here. ASP losing to Corpi. Gonna go on to play APA here. That is very big. And R2K lost to Lost Control in the tiebreaker. Yikes. Some very interesting developments here. And US and Phoenix are still playing. Unfortunate for ASP. Just gonna ask Wild Ones Helper, who I'm gonna be having a talk with, by the way, at the end of this stream, to just summarize this tournament and just ask him how the current table is looking, as he pretty much has that up to date for us. Wait, he did mention something weird. I need to check on that. Yeah, alright. Guess it's time for a replay again. Let's have Duka show us the power of the powerhouse. Damn, so ASP did not overtake Toxic. That means that if Phoenix has a good result, a very good one, they might be able to kick ASP out. Toxic will stay in. Phoenix are out. Alright. So it seems that we have our top 16 now. And ASP closes down the top 16, kicking out Anaheim here. Quite a big upset. ASP here. Haven't heard of them from before this season. And Toxic, they're taking a big risk, not playing twice, barely staying in. Thanks to their previous results. But let's focus on this replay here. With Duka, with his very interesting name in the powerhouse. Playing aggressively here on Alpenstadt, and maybe a little bit too much. As he crosses the open ground here to arrive at the IS-4, who is all on his own. Where are you looking, Duka? Hello. I think he was concentrated on something else here. He's using the enhanced aiming as well on this tank, which is an interesting choice to make. If I were to use that, I would actually drop it for the adrenaline. Because the reload is that long, adrenaline is not gonna really extend it. There we have the equipment used. Nice shot into the E100's turret. As it was angled downwards, it negated the slight angle the E100 turret has on flat ground. It was able to pen that with AP pretty easily. Let me just answer Wild One's helper. As we see Duka here, very aggressively. You could actually check for an HE there on the Death Star. There is a possibility. But the IS-4 there picks up the kill nonetheless. As we jump into the last 3 tanks here. With his adrenaline still running. HE. Nice pen there onto the PTA. Who has entered the water. That is a very bad thing to do. And it's gonna die right here. 5.3k damage. 2 kills here. Very good result for Powerhouse so far. See if he's able to get maybe a shot more. Oh, that is ending it here. And he gets the ace. Very good result. Not very an exciting gameplay per se, but still well played nonetheless. And let's have a look Trying to see when the game is starting. We have it 36. So we have enough time for another replay here. Sure. Another one from Duca in his powerhouse again. Let's show it. Hello there, Lise. 4 minutes, sure, that is long enough. You check the team TW. I sure can, but I do not think they've participated to this tournament. No, they haven't. Let's check their leaderboard placement. They are in... Can't find them here. Maybe if I search like this. Ah, here, found them. They are placed 45. So nowhere close to the top 60. If that's what you wanted to hear, I'm not sure. Alright, let's see. Very aggressive plays here from Duca. Good pass. At 57 there. Not too happy. Oh. Nice snapshot into that waffle. Theater? I guess? Wait, no, never mind. I'm confusing. Nice shot. What a high roll. With a 50B. Pretty good play so far here. Using that spot really nicely. To your advantage. There's the mouse. Nice shot. So far nothing to complain about here with that replay. Putting his shots in. Not peeking out for too long. Or over peeking by any means. For that or they're wasting himself a little bit. Not too sure what his plan was there. Snap! Nice. Powerhouse really does have some power. Not called that for no reason at all. Using his equipment here now, you need to utilize it. I would go for that 54 with HE. As you just use that consumable, right? So you have that extra accuracy and aim time. And the 54 was not moving, so that might have been the smarter choice to make. Especially as he would have been a one-shot if you had connected it. I mean, you would have died from it, basically. Need a first mistake with that peak and not best target priority, in my opinion, but let's see what he can make out of it. Yoink. Nice snapshot. Batched there. Unnecessary death from him. There's a lot of one-shots here. Which that 57 could clear on his own, but he missed the first. And then falls. Yeah, down with a 2 to 4. That's not a good situation. 57 he's salty. For no good reason. He has lost that game all on his own. Or his life. Be more precise. Ooh, that is unfortunate. What 50B is able to accomplish here. Oh. Ah. Okay, that was quite lucky. You can't clip them. Put one in and run. Or maybe keep those for the 54. Not too sure. Oh my god. Should have died there. Snapshot. Jesus Christ. Oh, that E4. Jesus. That snapshot at the end was incredible. And Dukai here losing this game in the end. Gets the first class for his trouble. And room is now up with Winter Malinovka as our map of choice. And look at that. Isn't that beautiful? That is a bit too much, not gonna. Even for myself. Sorry, I was just answering to someone on Discord. Alright, so this is a matchup that we've seen maybe a bit too often. You know, maybe just a little bit too much. A slight bit. Just waiting for the peeps to come in here. 2 minutes still to go. Sorry, that was my cat. Probably didn't hear it, but it spooked me. Come on. It is boring to wait. Sorry, I'm just I know it's a bit boring, but what am I gonna do? But we at least have our people here now. With R2K ready in their lineup. A double T32, a 252U, and an E2, double Tiger 2, and an Action X. Very heavy lineup with only heavies. And oops. Legion here going with a fake tank, 1 Carnarvon T32, 1122, 252U, Tiger 2, And I think even a Pantera there, if I saw that correctly. Yes, I did. So Legion here with a more versatile lineup compared to R2K, but with way less hit points, as we can see, 1,000. 400 behind from the start. As we have Legion here making their way towards A. This map really comes down to map control and how much you can corner your enemies. And R2K here cornering himself, going for mainly A with some B control here from Wonderkind, making a straight line towards that. And is gonna pretty much cap it unharmed here, I believe, unless Eggy can put a shot in. But he doesn't even spot him. And Finn there a bit out of position, if you ask me. A and B now capped, so R2K will get cap pressure going here. Wonderkind maybe peeking a bit too early, gets reset again, but puts a great shot into Eggy there, starting off the game. And Legion now starting to build their defensive, their aggressive line here. Sasha there losing some damage, hit points, and Eggy here dropping more. But Finn and Wonderkind are losing some. Finn there completely out of position. Wonderkind reset once again. And Honor here being a bit aggressive. Zerd now losing. And look at that. Even though R2K is also bleeding, the hit point advantage here has gone more into R2K's favor. But look at that. Cross shots here from Legion. Very good. R2K needs to cross the open ground. And their target is Catch the Snake and Eggy here. Bouncing some unnecessary shots on that Carnarvon. And Legion is counter pushing onto Finn there with 2 tanks, but he's living for so long in that Tiger. Eggy here already out, Catch still alive. And R2K is bleeding so much. Wonderkind and Mo there holding the middle on B. An object here he needs to retreat and is getting hunted by Nico. Dragging away some fire power here from R2K. And Sasha here getting doubled on. Vanessa there in B is gonna cap it as well. Wonderkind not able to pin his shot. But Zerd there setting Sasha on fire. Is able to get that kill. And look at that gun advantage here. It's now a 3-on-6. And this game is gonna go into R2K's favor here. Even with Edgar being the target here. And possibly even dropping the points, the tanks and the hit points are just way in favor of R2K here. Vanessa there. 1v3 up top. And down below Honor 1v2. And this game will be R2K's victory here. Hello there, Pete. Hey, Giannis. Vanessa there, falling in out. Just Wonderkind. Honor. Sorry. Getting picked up by Nico here. And R2K winning their first game quite recklessly, but still convincingly with way better focus fire target priority. And gaining that map control. That is very important here. Very good damage spread as well here. Mo doing top damage there in the middle with his Tiger. And Sasha not doing anything. What a performance here from R2K in the starting game. And R2K here already readied up with their lineup, not changing anything, going with full heavies. And we see some changes here on the side of Legion. We'll just have to wait and see how much of that will be changed. And we see a Tier 1 here now from Asa. Triple Tiger 2 from Legion. With a Pantera and double 252 object here. Not in a TD for one. And Legion now going with more mobility, a bit less armor, but still some really good firepower. And that will be... have to wait and see. Will we see a tiebreaker here? Legion versus R2K. Or will R2K go ahead and take a 2-0 victory here? This matchup basically deciding who is gonna take the leading spot here in the summer season, as we have R2K on top and Legion in second place, 700 points apart. Let's see who will take this home. Will it be Legion with their 301 double 252 Pantera triple Tiger 2, or will it be R2K shutting the deal with an Action X 252U double T32, a Shark, and 2 Tiger 2s on Winter Malinovka, and R2K with a massive hit point lead here. 1700. Asa going straight towards A. Not gonna spot anyone. Does not see Wonderkind. Will get spotted by Sasha though. And Vanessa here is gonna hold on B. What's a good shot into Wonderkind. Catch that getting spotted as well. And R2K once again going for C here. And Finn a bit in the back. Mo here in the middle. Maybe a bit too aggressive. And Zerd here overly aggressive potentially against Eggy. And we will see the first initial clash happening here. R2K not able to pin most of their shots here. Wonderkind now in B. And he has Finn behind him here to help him out against Asa and Sasha. R2K here losing more hit points than Legion so far. Maybe a bit too pushy here when it comes to these caps. And Mo trading with Eggy, but takes one. The 252Us there from Legion, very passive, but are working out for them. And Finn here, he needs to retreat. He's losing a lot of hit points to that light, and Legion is pushing on B here. With their Tiger 2s, Wonderkind unable to pen the shot. And we have a 4-on-2 down here. And R2K crossing in the open here. The 252Us now moving in. Finn out of the game. Garcio here coming in. Zerd picks up Sasha. The hit points are still very even. But R2K is spread up all over the place. Edgar and Mo there completely out of position as well. And Nico here is a one-shot. Will get picked up by Catch. Potentially. No, it's Vanessa who drops to Wonderkind. Asa is now a one-shot as well. Garcio here is dragging away those Tigers. Nico finally falls. Zerd is out as well. There goes Garcio, and we now have a 5-on-3 here. This time in favor of Legion. Turning this around very quickly. Wonderkind drops as well. And we now have Mo and Edgar, who were completely out of the fight from the start. After the initial push. And R2K here in a very bad shape in this game. Just wanting it too much. Being overly aggressive. Not penning their shots. Losing map control. And the cross shots from Legion. Picking up R2K one by one here. Working out way better in their favor. And this game is over. And we will see a tiebreaker here between R2K and Legion. With Eggy here doing top damage. And R2K not performing really, losing too many hit points early on, not using their hit point advantage. And then just dropping like flies. Don't think that was the best move to make. And we will see our tiebreaker here on Himmelsdorf. We have seen this quite often before, Legion and R2K playing it out on Himmelsdorf in the tiebreaker. We saw it once, which was a very intense matchup between R2K's second team and Legion. And what an interesting tank pick. A T-34 and an IS-5. Not very powerful premiums. Or even tier 8s. Vanessa, they're changing the tank to a Tiger. Way better choice. And we will not see a light tank, but a medium from Legion. Sasha there with a Pantera. We also see double 252U. Double Tigers. An IS-5 from Asa. And Catch here. Taking a third Tiger, it seems. And R2K here going with one T-32 from Zerd, Action Nix, a Shark, double IS-3 Defender, a Carnarvon, and a 252U from Wonderkind. And let's see who can pick up this victory here and go to the finale of group number 2. And who will go down to the match for third place. This will decide who takes number 1 spot for the top 16 here. And let's see what will happen. We have a 1000 HP difference here. Legion here in the red. Sasha there very aggressively. And Vanessa here capping C. Spitfire there in B. And R2K focusing mainly on D here, as you would expect. And Edgar here losing the first bit of hit points to HE damage. From that IS-5 from Asa, D here getting capped, and R2K going into cap point lead. Sasha rotating towards A. If R2K notices this, they might take this opportunity to push in, as they would be in a 6-on-7 here. But R2K is hesitating. And Spitfire here being locked down there, not the best thing to do. Now Sargassio here very careful. No hit point lost yet from Legion. R2K already dropping quite a bit, but the point lead here is very good in their favor. Both IS-3 defenders here fully loaded. And the Pantera here is making his way forward. As we can see right here, he has spotted Spitfire. Spitfire has spotted him back. Legion here, the one to be pressured by cap points. And are slowly making move on here, getting close, and so are the Tigers. If Mo can spot that, that would be very good. But he doesn't see it. He sees it now, and here comes the push from Legion. Over on the Wonderkind here, the first one to get targeted. And R2K, they need to make a move now. Wonderkind here in between everyone. And these 3 tanks here on the Legion side, indeed, they need to get focused first. And those IS-3 defenders here now, all on their last shots. Eggy gets picked up, Nico and Immortalize. Mo both on a reload, and the hit points are looking good for R2K, but 2 tanks unable to shoot due to them being drummers here. Edgar now getting focused, and both teams have dropped the tank already. There goes Gaseo though. And Mo has reloaded, focuses on Honor here. Vanessa is down to a 1-shot on 4 hit points. Someone needs to clear him though. And Spitfire gets that kill. And Honor here, he needs to die. Mo trying to shield for Edgar. Unnecessary though, as Zerd picks up that kill. Asa here getting tripled on. And look at that shielding from Zerd. Wonderkind finally dying. Alive for a super long time here. And Edgar getting shielded. Asa unable to pen. Spitfire here in his Carnarvon, all on his own against Object in his 252U. And look at the hit points. This is looking really good for R2K. Mo is reloaded once again. Picks up Object. And is gonna hunt Sasha here in his IS-3 defender. 2 shots left. Will be enough. Gets a max roll as well. Here comes Edgar. who is a one-shot and has survived that hold. Mo picks up Sasha and this game goes to R2K. And what a pickup this was. Absolute stunning performance here from R2K. Had the bigger patience. And Legion there pushing in those 3 tanks in Cap D, especially those Tigers here, dying very early on. And Sasha here doing a good amount of damage as well as Mo, but it's just not enough here to win a game. And R2K does keep their final spot. We'll go and proceed to the finals here. And let's have a look on the groups. As we have APA beating Corpi, Endgame beating US. And Corpi and US will draw it out in a match for 3rd place. And in Group 2 we have R2K versus LM, who have beat Lost Control. We will see Legion and Lost Control handling it out in the match for 3rd place as well. And let's have a look at the precise results, because I am indeed interested in those. US here losing to Endgame 2-0 in APA. Beating Corpi 2-0 as well. And if we have a check on Group 2, LM here and Lost Control as well, going to tiebreaker 2-1. And those are our finales here. The game will happen in 8, so within the next 15 minutes. That gives us enough time for some more replays. So let's do exactly that. We have shown this one from Duca. Michael here showing us a motion replay. It is 5 to 6 minutes long. That is perfectly fine. And it is in Gravity. On the Sea of Tranquility, we see no provisions, no adrenaline, and this seems to be a very healthy choice of free-to-play here. With only 7 premium and 7 HE. That's a good shot in there. GD dog. Getting pissed because you're bored. Okay. Unfortunate. Only hits the track. Okay. Nice shot into the 54. Just holding the cap here. Silently, without too many attention onto him. But the E100 has noticed it. Oh, we gotta see a ram. But the E100 takes more. That is very funny. You can see the decision of this, I think, free-to-play player. Michael, if I am correct, please let us know. As he switched back and forth quite a bit. Might have also just been because of the you know, outline. M103 there also without a camel, same as that E100 here. And that is very good. As you can see, I don't know if it was intentional, but he used this track to ram into the E100. And tracks do absorb ramming damage. So if you ram into someone, try to first of all not ram into the side, because the tracks are gonna absorb a lot of it. And use your track to ram into someone, so you can avoid a lot of damage taken. Not a lot of people notice, but it definitely helps. As you saw, he did 200 to that E100, but did not take a single point of damage. Getting very aggressive here now, 157 HE. Nice shot. Up to 3.7k damage here and hunting down a 57. Oop, turning in for some angles. There we go. And he gets the ram as well. M103 here. Flying dead towards him. And we have a 2-on-3 here with... Oh, nice. Yes, ram him first. Shoot him second. There we go. 5k damage already. Really good result. Already on 4 kills here as well. That is really good. Gets that kill. That is good for experience. If you're grinding, getting a high amount of kills is really... See ya, Dark. See. Oh, we see some lag here in the replay. On the side of Michael and that E100 using the stock gun here. Presumably grinding. Trying to boost himself, if I heard that correctly. Not gonna work in a say it. In such a heavy tank. You know, in terms of weight. Oh, that E100 there. Jumping in. Now it's all about waiting. He's observing. Extra spotting range. Pretty smart. And is dropping down now. Not sure if it's the best choice to go out of the cap or this far away from it. You're really gonna be hunting an E1 with your moisture around this terrain. Not gonna be working out for you, my dude. You lack the gun depression. E1 there, that's doing a solid 200 there with HE, quite surprising. See that? The E1 here is making his way towards the cap area now. Income. Nice shot. Stopping him in his tracks. And the E100 clearing him. And wins the game. Nice game. Pretty good. Yeah, look at that. That would have been an ace if it was not for gravity. GG there. We have time for yet another Robin and Naro in double hole react in what I believe to be gravity. Doing a huge amount of damage as well. No, Michael, what did you say? I wanted to see that message. No. Just very poor. Well, that's basically what free-to-play is. Yep, there's no hating on it. I was just noticing. Oh, nice shot. Okay, never mind. Delay is so terrible, man. That was a good shot. Not gonna really have to talk about this. I know he's a very good player, as we can see he's in Loka as well. And he was my clan member at one point. So I will just mention out things that are either really good or absolutely terrible. Prepare yourself, Robin, if you're still watching, of course. Oh. Hesitation. Nice shot. Yikes! Took a big one there. Right onto the gun barrel as well. This team is not doing all too hot. We're down 2 tanks. Ah, that's an easy pickup. Yeah. Still down 2 tanks though. Team proceeds to lose. Might have been a hit. I mean, it should have been. The question is just if it was a pen on it. 1-4 here. This is really not looking good at this point. Nice. Okay, he's flying. And now is the right choice to get out of the city, as it is getting overrun by enemies here at this point. And they need to group up, as they are in a platoon. Probably in a voice chat as well. Good double tap on that VK. Should be having that kill here, as he's reloaded before. And he gets it as well. It was a 2-1-5. It's now a 2-1-4. Both still pretty healthy. Nice shot. Bro, it wasn't a one shot. Oop, that was some lag. So going for the safe shot was easier or safer. AMX. What did you bounce that one? Alright, he's gone. Robin, what are you doing? You can do better than that. You know that. Yeah. Okay, he is gone. Good night. Tori is still fully. Oh god, Nato is low. Stops him dead in his tracks. Nato bounces. Alright. Yeah, I can't talk. Already up to 4.5k damage as well here. Oh, and he misses his shot. Nato finally picking up that 31st, which they've struggled with quite a bit here. Are they gonna team up on that IS-8? Yes, they do. That is good. Hori here picking him up. And good night. It's now a 1-on-1 here. He's a 2-shot. That Hori is not a 2-shot unless he high rolls. Or he gets a 3-shot and that would be even better. Needs to get him to get over somehow. What? That was exactly what I meant. Get a 3-shot in. Now both are 2-shots. You could even just go for premium, yes, at this point. Oh, and he high rolls as well. With premium here is only in this game. Fire and GG. 7.2k damage, 4k from Naruto, 7 kills into 2. 11k damage or something, that is. Ever. I would say that is a really good result. And I am gonna save that as a screenshot. Oh, okay. We did not miss the room. That is very good. As I did expect. Alright, so we have Winter Malinovka again. Wonderful map rotation, by the way. RTK here. With their lineup from before, T32 in double Tiger 2, Knav and Actionix. And a 250 from the time. And Elm here. Oh, okay. What was that? Take an E2, probably Edgar instead of Garcia. And Elm going with one Tiger 2, a 1122, double 252, a Type 95, a 59 here. And a lightweight as well as a Shark. Very interesting lineup here from Elm. Seems to be more orientated towards BA and A and B, sorry. So going for self-control here. And here's some background noises. That is my older cat. Currently climbed on top of my table for no good reason. Why are you doing this? Why are you here? He rarely does that. If ever. Are you too adult? Huh? Right, so this map basically splits in half here at this one point. Teams usually control one and then the other. Or you see both in one area, then it's basically a massive clash. Let's see what happens. I am interested in this Group 2 finale here. With R2K versus LM, both teams just coming out of a tiebreaker here. Against Legion and Lost Control respectively. So let's see what happens. 7 seconds left on the clock. It is Winter Malinovka. Let's see. We have a huge hit point advantage here for R2K. It is nearly 2000. Let's see what happens. We have LM here going for A with their lightweight 95. Sending the heavies down as well, and R2K going for AB. We will see Wonderkind entering B very early on. Lightweight here already in A. We'll cap that. And the 59 will not find anything. We have a very passive R2K this time with Edgar, Zerd, and Spitfire being very far back. Oh, and LM here actually staying up top. Oh, this could be bad for Wonderkind. He needs to hide behind that house. And he just about gets B. And R2K here slowly getting spotted. Edgar there losing some hit points to George in his 1122. And Spitfire here he is holding this one angle against 3 tanks so far. Spotted 2 of those. But he is in a very, very strong position here. Hasn't spotted that lightweight, but now he knows he's there, thankfully, to the bounce that he took. Mo here coming forward as well. And Nico still being quite far back, not too sure what he's doing over there. And Wonderkind locked behind this building here with nowhere else to go. And LM basically building up a line of defense here, as we can see, going all the way along here. With the lightweight there breaking out of it, making his way towards C, or at least to spot it. And Dictator here takes a shot from the Kanavan right in his cupola. And Rafi here can't do much with his 250. He's gonna reposition. And Wonderkind, oh, he loses a lot of hit points getting out of there. Down to 400, a potential one shot. And here's Toto making his way to B. And he gets the kill on Wonderkind. Hit points here now have turned against R2K. And so are the points slowly be here taken away from them. Nico there still holding. And Mo and Edgar are gonna get pushed by 4 tanks here. They have no support whatsoever. And this is not looking good for R2K so far here. Finn there falling down below. Edgar here down to a one-shot. He will die to Toto. But low roll, so Rafi here has to pick up that kill. Spitfire and Zerd onto George here. Getting that kill. Hit points are still even, but the kills are not looking good. 4 on 5 now. R2K slowly coming back onto this. They need to cap B here. In case this does go down to the caps. And Heinz in this Type 59 is losing a lot of hit points now. Down to a one-shot. Zerd here is gonna pick him up, but he low rolls. And this is a fight over B with points going everywhere here. 60. We need... There we go. Nico picks up the kill on the lightweight. Winning the games on point. Very, very close. Elim here with a very strong push. Had this in the bag at the start. With R2K bleeding a lot of hit points, especially Wonderkind. But then giving up on that. Pushing in. R2K coming in from the back and the sides. Is able to take this one back from Elim. What a comeback here. Did not expect to see that. But it happened. R2K not changing their lineup, sticking with what they have. And Elim here switching up their tanks there. And we now have a Tiger 2, 1 Carnarvon, double 252U, a lightweight, an Action X, and a Shark. So a bit more armor and just heavy tank for Elim here, giving up on that type and that extra mobility. I think the rest is actually the same here. And let's see, is R2K able to keep that going, or will they be losing and Elim take it to the tiebreaker? Let's find out. And let's see who will come out on top here in this matchup. Will it be R2K, currently leading 1-0 on match point now? Or will it be Elim with their back on the wall, 1,000 hit points behind? As we jump into the second game on Winter Malinovka here. And R2K is making their way to an A-B approach. Once a B-C approach. Once again, Wonderkind here. The man for B. Rookie there. With his lightweight. Trying to spot something, but will not spot anything. And is gonna cap A now. And Elim this time going for a CB approach as well. With that lightweight out of the box. And Zerd here the first to lose hit points. And even Edgar now as well. And R2K is very aggressive on this one. And if they keep that aggression up, they are 6 on 7 here. Wonderkind picking up a good shot into the Action X here. Zerd and Nico though losing quite a bit of hit points now. Are the target from Elim, but Edgar's coming in from the back. Mo here is on the side as well. And Wonderkind, Finn and Spitfire are in the middle. And this clash here is not looking good for Elim so far. They've lost their first tank already, and here comes all of R2K. Look at this. Nico's still alive, finally dying. Britzel and his Tigers out of the game. Heinz is out. And this is a 6-on-4 here. Look at that shielding from Edgar. Toto not able to progress. Wonderkind is out. Gets picked up by the lightweight. There goes the 252U. In this game, is our 2Ks here with a very strong push. Noticing that lightweight is missing. Pushing in from here, and coming in with 3 other heavies into the side. Picking up a victory here. A very strong one as well. That lightweight here trying to run. Not gonna run for too much longer though. Mo there getting a low roll. And it's just Rafi and him. Bounces the shot here. Oh, and Finn picks up that lightweight. And this game goes to R2K here. Very good plays from them. As Rafi drops to Edgar. Picking up the final shot here of Group 2. Winning the game. And taking first spot in Group 2 and in all of the Ascents. This has been the last tournament stream of the Ascents. Now, we will have the final stage coming up next week with EU and Asia. Unfortunately, I have been put out of NA due to circumstances that I might be able to explain in the following days, but I don't think I'm able or allowed to show any details for now. So let's see. About the rest of the tournament here, APA and Endgame are still playing. The match for third place should be already over, as they happen immediately once both teams have finished. And OS here in a tiebreaker beating Corpi. And Group 2, Legion and Lost Control. Legion here losing 0-2, not sure if they gave up or got smacked, but lost control. Takes that one home on Alpenstadt, leaving us with a finalized result here. APA losing 0-2 against Endgame. Finishing off the battles here. And that is basically it. We will now have a chat with Wild One's helper. To just summarize this group. Give a small, you know, chat about the top 16 and the tournament in general. Let's have it. Let's call them. Okay, he's taking a while. Might be in a match right now. Don't know if he's still streaming though. Also go ahead and check him out as well. He has been streaming a bit of the Ascent. Just starting out as a commentator. Has a good amount of passion for this game, or for tournaments at least. Waiting in the box. Man, those were some exciting games though, weren't they? Especially the ones against Legion, but also Alum there. Very close, but more decisive for R2K. Oh, sorry. Come on, stop. Don't put your nose against my headset. No, not against the microphone. No. No.
Hello, Peter.
I don't know if you heard that. That was my cat.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Thank you
Yeah.
very much. Hello.
All right. Well, that was an anticlimactic night, and
Kind of, with
big
some surprising results. Say the word.
surprisingly unexciting. I would say surprisingly unexciting.
Would you like to share the table with us so that the
Yeah,
people from
we
my
can.
stream?
Let me finalize my table and let me double check whether I got the right scores before I post it as the official one. Um,
But we got our top
which
16 already. That is already.
we got it. Yeah, we got our top 16 already. Very anticlimactic,
I
and
guess I
I
could go
think
over that until
yeah.
during you doing that. So we have
Eh,
our yeah.
yeah. So sorry. You go. You go. I'll double check.
Okay, so our top 16 teams that will make their way to the final stage, at least for EU, will be R2K, it will be Legion, Souls, Veil, Raid, Endgame, Lost Control, and APA, as well as LM, US, Gyratus, the Troll Team, TH1Q, BHPP, ASP, and Toxic.
Toxic. Yeah.
To,
Toxic and ASP.
to close out the top 16's bottom half. And yeah, some
Right.
some new teams, definitely.
New teams. Yeah.
Some known teams as well, in
Yep.
some interesting positions.
Yep.
Yeah, looking forward to the tournament coming up.
Right, I think I got this right. I just checked once briefly, and I see no errors, so I can shoot my table over to you, and you can take it away.
All right. Would you
Um,
maybe, as long as okay,
there we go.
there we go.
There we go.
Let's move this over here, and there we go.
Right.
So these are our top 19 teams, being
Top
very
19.
close in the end, with
Yeah.
Anaheim, Ironblood, and Phoenix attempting the top
Yeah.
16.
Yeah.
Not
Koreans
quite
succeed.
jumping in there. And look at that.
Yep.
It's very close down here in the bottom.
Very
With
close,
ASP
yeah.
and Toxic as well. Toxic not playing twice there. Taking a huge risk of dropping
No,
out.
yeah. They told me that because they don't have enough touch players in those 2 days. I
Okay.
mean they aren't a mobile Clan Wars team for that, so they probably might transition for them. Maybe they won't even participate in all the Olympics. So we'll see.
But still,
Yeah,
even if unwanted, a big risk that was taken
yeah,
there.
yeah. Really, really big risk.
And we also have our top 8 who has changed a bit. Raid has dropped out.
Yeah.
After, I don't think they've played today, right?
No, they don't. They didn't. They didn't.
Alright. And Phoenix here, making a big jump in the last 2 days.
Yeah, the
From
last yesterday was just
going
unexpected.
from completely unnoticed to let's
Yeah.
try to get top 16 here. And I mean, some of these teams are nothing new. Some of these teams are really surprising to see up here, like Gyratus, Troll Team, TH1Q as well, and ASP.
Oh, both TH1Q and ASP would be the biggest surprises for me. So far, the Troll team also a surprise. I only heard of this name recently. So the Chai Riders have been here for some time. Like they occasionally ask for training, and I do know they have been preparing for the tournaments for some time. And yeah, it's not surprised to saw them there. But yeah,
I mean, you don't hear these names all too often in at least the higher groups, so to speak. So for me, at least, there were surprises, all 4 of these teams. But I'm gonna be interested to see how much of a wave they can make in the final tournament, which will be once again win rate seeded. So the placement in itself doesn't matter, which is kind of unfortunate to me.
Yeah, that I think it's not a good idea to do genuinely simply win rate seeding here. At least might want to see like pot 1 and pot 2 for top 8 teams, and then then the
Top
9th
16.
place to the 16th teams, and then you can sort it by win rate at that time. But I want that to be in 2 pots instead of just 1 pot, and
Yeah.
that would make a lot more sense for teams to finish in the top 8. I mean, raid. What's going to matter if they are going to not have those 4 days of premium time? Okay,
Mm.
how is it going to matter? Like, they just, I mean, tonight they lost 4 days of premium time. That could be easily bought back. So
That is true.
yeah,
I mean, in the end, it's just all about how interesting will these games be? How
that's true.
close will they be as well?
Yeah.
And how interesting can I make them look on my streams?
And hopefully, if I get the call, then hopefully I can stream. I really love to. I really want to stream them. That's
EU
what I want to
slots
see.
are full, my friend.
Even if I'm going to stream 1 or 2 days, that's fine. That's totally fine.
But yeah, that
Yeah,
basically concludes it for this
that
tournament.
basically. Yeah.
At least for the Ascent streams.
The
Has been
Big
a
F.
wild ride
Yeah,
this
well,
entire
right.
month. A lot of
That's true.
streaming on my side.
Me too. My side as well. Right.
You just
And
started out, you don't count. My side was extremely packed, and especially the first week with 14 streams in 1 week was kind of tough. But we pulled through with it. The last chance tournament
yeah,
will not happen.
no, it won't happen. No teams with duplicate cups. So ASP, you don't have to worry about
Yep.
playing 3 consecutive days, as you complained in the Wargaming so
So
don't
that
worry.
tournament won't happen, even if you see it.
Yeah,
It's just there
it's
because of safety
it's going to be
measures,
cancelled.
but it
Yeah,
will be cancelled. It will not be.
it will be cancelled. Yeah.
And the games aren't scheduled yet. The tournaments, surprisingly enough.
No.
But for those who are wondering, they will happen on the 29th, the 30th,
To the 31st.
and the 31st.
Yeah.
In next week, actually. The
Yeah.
finals being in exactly 1 week. Which I will be streaming, I guess. I don't know. At
I
least
guess
EU and Asia, I will be following most, if not all, games. I have set my preferences to the same teams so that we can see the progression that they've made.
Yep.
Being Feast and R2K, if that will happen. Has to be waited and seen. But yeah, it was a glad, not a glad. I was glad to have seen these games. And what about you? You've just started out. What do you think?
Yeah, I saw big Fs to me basically the last 2 days was very unfortunate for me. 2 teams I followed in the last 2 days. Today and yesterday they got knocked out of round of 16. Just managed to stream only one match, one fixture there. Very unfortunate for me. But I didn't regret streaming both TXE and Anaheim because I think these 2 teams, I've known them for some time, and I know some of them for a really long time as well, and I know how good they could play. I mean, back in beaters, sometimes there is a big difficulty in winning against them. So I do know they have the capability of pulling out some great, amazing games. So no regrets for me. Although I'm uh, I'm pretty uh, unhappy not because they lost, just because everything just ended so quickly, and my viewership it just took a pretty big toll in my viewership as well. But tonight it was pretty promising though. I got like at least 140 playbacks just for one match. One fixture, so that's, if not for them getting knocked out in the first stage, how it could have broken my record for my first ever stream. No, that was, I'm not sure if it's the stream, second stream for Raid, or if it's the first stream with Legion, which has the record there. But I've seen my channel grow, so I thank you everyone who tuned into my stream and so on. And I hope to see everyone again for the Summer Season Championship. I hope I get the green light. I really do. I'm going to write to Wargaming once again to confirm my interest. Um, if you want me to be there, you can also write to them as well to recommend me, which would be really good.
Talking
But
about recommendations to those who are
yeah,
watching on my channel, go
yeah.
check that kick out. He's just started out, but he's getting close to his 100 subs, if not reached already.
We have exceeded 100 subs. I think we are now 117 maybe.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That's good.
Stop
Yeah,
hitting my
that's really good.
microphone.
Oof, yeah, it happens to me all the time.
No, that's my
But if I'm
cat
not
right
going to
now.
stream, I'm going to start doing content about Clan Wars, tips and tricks on Clan Wars. That was what I'm going to do. If I'm not going to stream, maybe I'll do one video before the Summer Season Championship, if that's going to be the case. But yeah, um, apart from that, do you want to talk about predictions for the Summer Season Championship?
So that would be an interesting topic to tackle. Sure, I am
Yeah.
open for
Well,
that.
actually, let's talk about. Before we talk about that, do you want to talk about the teams that are like like getting the qualification at the very last day, which is BHBP, TXC, and ASP? Would you
Yeah,
like to talk about
I
these
wouldn't
teams
say
first?
BHBP got it last day. They were pretty
No,
much.
yeah, they got it at mathematically last day. I mean,
I'm,
yesterday they had it like that's going to be
I
it,
know
but
you're
then
going with
yeah,
that, but if you just look
yeah,
at it from the leaderboard's perspective and every other normal person who doesn't
yeah.
do it your way, then they pretty much had this top 16 spot. I mean, they went up and down, but they had that
Yeah,
constantly.
that's true.
So they did that pretty well. Same as Chai Raiders and Troll Team, who were
Mhm.
pretty good
Oh,
up there, as well as
right.
TH1Q, who I'm really happy to see new faces in the Clan Wars
Yeah,
community. So I'm looking
yeah,
forward to their matches
yeah,
especially, and
yeah.
hopefully some upsets. I mean, they are
That's
upsetting,
true.
but who doesn't like an underdog story?
Oh, we
And
need another
I'm
story.
especially rooting for
Yeah,
ASB and Toxic to bring some great games, as they really caught it close.
got it really close. Although like I have a bias against ASC personally, but I do congratulate them to get into the top 16 because they have some really important wins on the way. Uh, like I don't know, like even if they have like usually a much better draw than some of these clans outside of the top 16, like Toxic and Anaheim just got really horrible draws, and the Troll team as well. But ASP usually got to a better draw, in my opinion. And sometimes they made some close games. So I'm I'm going to see how interesting it's going to be for them. But they would want to grasp this opportunity to learn about a lot more about how it is going to be in the top 16. The nerves will be entirely new feeling for them. I think they wanted to get this seriously. Like I mean that means everything for them. I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I hope I don't see another one of these matches, or we're not sure how the games exactly are gonna play out, as we don't know the precise format.
we don't know. Yeah.
I think I've already seen to have heard that it won't be a round robin, as that would take too long.
No, too long. That would be too long.
Um,
3 days you can't pack that. Yeah.
so we might see some sort of maybe two groups, and then the top teams of each group go to a final,
Mhm.
double elimination. I'd probably
Hmm.
prefer that the most, but
Mhm.
has to be waited and seen how that's
Yeah.
gonna pan out.
Or it's going to be like remember 3 versus 3 tournaments. Uh, I mean, I think could be going into heading into that direction. To be honest, like 2 games for one day, and then the teams who qualify to the next round will wait for tomorrow, and maybe for the final stage they're going to do double elimination, and then yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I guess
That
it's just up to speculations, and what Wargaming will
yeah,
do is probably gonna be announced in the next couple days.
that's true.
Possibly latest on Sunday or Monday. So I
That's
will
true.
probably talk about that on Discord or in a
Right.
stream that I will following. So yeah, I guess we can end it off here. I don't have anything else
Uh,
to add.
although
Really.
really want to predict the top nine though. Like the top nine is a hot mix. Like they are going to be exciting, very exciting, and it's not like Asia server where they're like three. It's going to be like 3 horse race there. Like you know which teams are going to win, but EU server is like I call it like Premier League. Like
It's
everyone has a
close.
chance.
Yeah.
Very very close. They're like more like the traditional big four. I doubt that is I coined that is RK Legion, EG, and also Raid. This big four could potentially be not be these big four. I mean,
Yeah.
could potentially not be the big four at least. And
We're gonna see a lot of changes, hopefully, in
yes,
the
and
coming days.
autumn season.
Or, well,
Yeah,
not
a
the
lot of
coming days,
changes. Yeah,
but the streams itself. And it
yes,
probably
that's
might
true.
affect even the autumn season coming, which hopefully will be streamed as well
Yeah.
by both of us.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely follow autumn season. Definitely, and I'll be following some of these kind of I really like the direction I'm going for. The mid place teams. I like to follow them and see how they do. And sometimes I think that could get I mean they can watch themselves what they could have done better from bird eyes view. That could give them a lot of help. I would say, in my opinion. I would say, but we'll see. Yes, but like I really want to see both Souls and Lost Control doing really well in the Summer Season Championship, and Vale are coming back. They're coming back. Um, hope they can do well.
Guess it's
They
all
just
just
need
time to wait, see what happens.
time to
More,
see.
we
Way.
can't do anything else at this point.
Yeah, we can't do anything else at this point. But
Also, something to just mention to those who may be rewatching and
yep,
for whatever reason, starting with the end, I will be
yep.
putting all of these streams in a playlist so that they can be
Mm-hmm.
followed. Probably
We'll do that
gonna
thing.
keep Asia and EU separated though to not any
Good idea.
confusion. And yeah,
Yep.
that pretty much ends it off here, at least for my stream.
Oh, I
I
think
got
it will end my. I will end my stream as well because
nothing else to add
I
anymore.
got only like 2 concurrent viewers right now, so I should put end the stream.
So yeah, hope
Yeah.
you all enjoyed the
y-
following of this tournament or the Ascents in general. If there's
Yep.
once again any feedback that you have for
Oh,
both myself
and me as
and
well.
Wild Ones Helper, you're free to leave
Yeah.
them in the comment section or on either of
Yes.
our Discords. You're free
Right.
to take those openly.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, hope you enjoyed it
Right.
and see you all again
Yeah.
next time.
See you all again as well.
Bye bye.
Hopefully next week. Bye.